to New Student Orientation presented by the Academic Success Center. The academic advisors from the Academic Success Center will present to you shortly.
Here are some things we want you to remember from today's presentation. You need to complete your quiz and click on discussions at 3:45 p.m. to take part in the group meetup with your orientation leader, and then that will be followed by an advisor Q&A. Please remember to make an advising appointment using the link you will receive in an email later today. Please use the link in your email to schedule this appointment. In addition, watch your Rebel Mail for information about UNLV Creates, Welcome Day, and other programming to help start off your first year. Please complete the items listed on the new student to-do list in your virtual folder and keep an eye on the to-do list in your MyUNLV. We will begin today by discussing what it means to be an exploring major and how to use resources to help you decide what major to choose. We will also help you understand the general education requirements for a degree at UNLV. In addition, we will go over what classes will make up your fall 2021 schedule and what requirements they fulfill. The next steps will be that you will schedule an advising appointment. Please note that we have drop-in advising on Fridays from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. where you can call our main number and ask for the next drop-in advisor. You'll be added to the queue and the next available advisor will return your call. These drop-in advising calls are for quick questions and are intended to last about 5 to 10 minutes. You'll have an opportunity to schedule a full hour appointment with your advisor during the summer after this new student orientation ends today. In addition, please remember that you need to take your quiz and be back at 3:45 for the question and answer session with the orientation leaders and your advisors. This is the ASC advising team. You are assigned an advisor based on the first letter of your last name. So for example, if your last name started with M, you would meet with Sheetal. However, you can meet with any available advisor or one that you feel you have connected with personally. We are all happy to help answer your questions and concerns. At UNLV, we do not use the term undeclared or undecided. We use exploring, as we feel that students need to actively engage in a process of exploration to help them decide or gain confidence in their major choices. If you are attending this orientation, you are either an exploring student or you may be exploring major pathways. Pathway students are students who intend to be a major in the College of Business, Science, or Engineering and are working to meet the math requirement required by those colleges. Exploring is considered a major, so any form that you come across that requests a major, you should list exploring. It is important to understand the connection between the major you choose and your intended career. Not all majors lead to a specific career. For example, you do not have to major in political science to attend law school. During our advising appointment, we can talk about the suggestions to find a major or career that might interest you, and as well as activities you can do to be an active exploring student. In COLA 100E, which is your first year seminar, you'll work on assignments and have discussions to help you with this process of finding a major. In addition, please check your virtual folder to have a link to the UNLV Degrees Directory and a major minor sheet that covers all of the majors and minors offered at UNLV. What is in a major? Each major at UNLV is roughly 120 credits. However, how the 120 credits is broken down varies depending on the major you choose. Some majors have 0 electives, while others have 20 or more. It's important that you talk to your advisor about possible majors so that we can help you stay on track to taking the classes you need for your degree. Taking 12 credits is considered full-time for financial aid and scholarship purposes. However, if you plan to graduate within 4 years, be sure to let your advisor know because you might want to take 15 credits each semester. In addition, some terminology you might hear are words co-requisite and prerequisite. A co-requisite is a course you take at the same time as another course. For example, chemistry lecture must be taken at the same time as chemistry lab. A prerequisite is a course that must be taken before another course. So for example, English 101 is generally taken before English 102. 1 credit generally equals 1 hour in the classroom, but that also usually equals about 2 hours of study outside of the classroom, which is a little bit different than in high school. 1 class is generally 3 to 4 credits, and again, 12 credits is generally full-time. Something to keep in mind is that your degree will be made up of 3 different things. General education courses, which we will talk about later on in the presentation. Almost everyone in the room is in general education courses at this time, including English, math, U.S. constitutions. Major courses are courses that are specific to the degree. So for example, Psych 101 is required of all psychology majors. Electives are courses that students can take for personal enrichment, interests, or other things. Note that not every degree has electives, so please talk to an advisor before committing to taking any elective courses. This is our general education worksheet, which gives a breakdown of the distribution areas needed for a bachelor's degree at UNLV. There should be a copy of this form in your Web Campus virtual folder, which you can use as a reference and also during your one-on-one advising appointment. The classes on the left side are called core requirements and required for all UNLV students regardless of major. The classes on the right are called distribution requirements and vary depending on your major of interest. Please schedule an appointment with an advisor to ensure that any classes that you are wanting to swap will be applicable towards your degree. It's important that you utilize the swap function when making changes to your classes, not the add drop function. Let's discuss what your fall schedule might look like. For Fall 21, you are likely enrolled in a math and English class. You may also be enrolled in a first-year seminar class, a constitutions class, and a humanities or fine arts class. If you have any AP, IB, or dual enrollment classes, please make sure you let your advisor know, as we want to make sure we have a copy and they are showing in My UNLV. This summer you may get additional scores, so please make sure they are submitted and notify your advisor of any updates as schedule adjustments may become necessary. This is an example of what your English classes might look like. Depending on your English placement score, you may be enrolled into a 5-credit co-requisite English course, which is actually 3 separate classes, or you may be enrolled into English 101, which is a 3-credit course. If you decide to take a placement test and your level changes, please contact an advisor. You need advisor assistance with dropping English courses. Here are some examples of what your math courses might look like. If this looks a bit complicated, please don't worry. We will review it during our appointment, and I guarantee you it will make more sense. This is just to show you what, depending on your placement scores and your interest in major are, there are a few options for math classes. Math requirements are heavily influenced by the type of major you are interested in pursuing. On the right-hand side, you will see major examples that will indicate what math you would likely enroll into. If you're unhappy with your placement scores, you can retest, but you'll want to do so soon to get the scores inputted and your class schedule changed with your advisor. This means you will need to notify your advisor about your updated scores. UNLV also has a Math Bridge program this summer that offers support for students as they work to improve their ALEX score. More information about Bridge is at the end of this presentation. Please note that co-requisite courses are 5 credits. In addition, you need advisor assistance with dropping or swapping math courses. After attending NSO today, your new student orientation hold will be removed, but you'll have an academic advising hold that would require you to schedule an appointment with an advisor. You should meet with an advisor at least once before the semester, meaning if it's today during our drop-in advising, or to make an appointment before the semester starts to help with answering any questions or discussing your transfer credits or similar. You should always contact your advisor using your Rebel mail, phone, or set up an appointment. We can schedule WebEx or phone appointments at this time and plan to offer in-person appointments later in the summer. You can schedule an appointment by following the link in the email that you will receive after this new student orientation. Your academic advisor will contact you using your Rebel mail or phone. Please make it a point to read all emails that have academic advising in the subject line. The ASC has a lot of helpful services and resources for you that you can use throughout your degree. If you did not place into the math class you were hoping to place into, you can sign up now for the Summer Bridge program that will give you extra assistance as you work through the ALEX program. We offer tutoring and supplemental instruction for certain classes. We also have peer mentors that should be reaching out to you this summer and can offer some great support as you start college. We also offer scholarship opportunities just for exploring and pathways students. Please visit unlv.edu/ASC to learn all about our services and how you can access them. Again, to follow up on things that you should remember, please complete your quiz and then click on discussions at 3:45 p.m. today to take part in the group meetup with orientation leaders and then the advisor question and answer session. You have an academic advising hold. To schedule an appointment with an advisor, you will get an email later today with the link to set up. Please use the link in your email to schedule this appointment. In addition, watch your Rebel mail throughout the summer and throughout the year, as you will get information about UNLV Creates, welcome weeks, and other events to help start off your first year right. In addition, please complete the items on your new student to-do list found in your virtual folder, as well as keep an eye on your to-do list in your MyUNLV. We look forward to seeing you in the fall, and please work with us throughout the summer so that you get started on the right foot. We encourage you to stay connected with the ASC on social media. We have an Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. We use these social media platforms to announce contests, important dates, reminders, and other things that we want students to be aware of. Please give us a follow and let us know if you have any questions or concerns.